ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there, you know it. Like these fast-paced relationships, they don't work. All right, they may have worked in some period of this timeline here on Earth, right? But in this day and age, these fast-paced relationships are not working. You can clearly vouch for that from what you see out of your eyes in this world at this current state of time. Okay? And narcissists that are involved in your life thrive on these fast-paced relationships. Okay? So I don't want any of you phased by new suppliers. Alright? Even if they remain together, the narcissist, this specific narcissist that is involved in your life, and their new supply, even if they remain together, it doesn't matter. Alright? They make toxic situations. They'll rush and have children. They'll rush and get married. Everything's about their image. And if you just look beneath the veil, you'll see they're just masking it over the cracks to try and fulfill themselves through this means of rushing on to new people. Okay? And it burns out quickly. Because it's done so fast, it burns out quickly. And I think that any relationship, narcissistic or not, fast-paced and all of that, burns out quick. It dies out. You want long-lasting, healthy relationships, ones that are cultivated over time. This is what you desire for yourself as well. So none of you need to think the narcissist that is involved in your life is going to change. Is going to become this great person now with the new supply. That's not going to happen. And a lot of you don't look at the other side of the coin and realize that the narcissist ends up with other toxic people as well. Alright? There is a large percentage of the world that are in toxic relationships from both parts. Not like how it is with an empath, because empaths and chosen ones and genuine souls aren't even perfect. But not how it is even in those dynamics. I mean toxic from both sides. These are common relationships. Alright? And people will mirror each other to higher degrees. They get so attached, so involved. And it's just really not worth your time. What you should be striving for in your relationships is meaningful ones. Even though you might not even be looking right now. But when you are looking, strive for meaningful relationships and forget this fast-paced kind of, because that's the same ideology of what the narcissist follows. The narcissist follows that ideology, getting into these fast-paced relationships. Now I understand many of you might have got involved in fast-paced relationships as well, but I'm trying to say, I'm not judging you, but that's what this is. The narcissist influence. It's the narcissist influence. It influences you to be like that. Okay? And that's how you can spot a huge red flag if things are really going too fast. Yes, it may feel exciting. It may feel nice to meet someone new. All of those things will be present. But if you scratch beneath the surface, like, is this person toxic? That's what you've got to watch out for. Now, the narcissist isn't really looking out if this person's, they're not concerned really if this person's toxic or not, really. Especially after they've made, a leap of faith from someone like you. Alright, their main objective when they do this monkey branch is to make you jealous, so they're gonna bear and grin it, like, just because they know it's bothering you or it's winding you up. They'll stay involved. They'll do that. They'll take the self-sacrificial nature to, disrupt you and disrupt where you are in life. That's what they'll do. They'll do that. They'll take the option. They'll do that. So I don't want any of you to believe that they're living this best life and you're somehow losing out, because like I'm saying to you, if you really want that, you can find that fast-paced relationship, someone quick, someone convenient, someone like that. You can find that. Alright? I don't ever want you to feel so overwhelmed that you think you can't find that. You gotta understand, narcissists put all of their effort and energy into finding anyone and anyone, any sort of person. That's what their whole life and existence becomes about finding people. If you had that same, you'd find someone if you was doing that. But that's what I'm saying, there's other things to do. So don't follow suit with the narcissist. Alright, don't follow suit. Don't go tit for tat because you see them move on. Then you make them jealous, and then you do this, and then there's no point. Right? So don't believe this monkey branch. It is what it is. It's like, you should never let a monkey branch bother you. You should never let it faze you. You should never let it upset you. Okay? A lot of the times you can see beneath the veil and actually see it's a downgrade. You can see the narcissist is stressing. You can see the narcissist is not content. A lot of you that look on the social medias, this is what I've heard from you that have looked on the social medias, and this is what I want you to try and adopt from those people who have done that. You can really see this within them. They're not content. So you don't need to worry about it. Alright? Look, let's be realistic. Even if they brought you into a fast-paced relationship, narcissist that was involved in your life, they wasn't exactly appreciating everything that you had at those initial moments. They wasn't really noticing it. It went unnoticed to some degree till afterwards. So that's how slow-paced they move. They're still caught up on their past when they go into these new relationships. That's why the whole agenda and everything, they're looking for a convenience for their personal fulfillment. That's why I always, emphasize and talk about healing to the point that you're not being with someone for a selfish agenda, which is what narcissists are, getting into relationships with you for a selfish agenda, for their own agenda. Okay, there's a difference to a healthy relationship. Then two people are like a union. It's not going to be selfish agendas, right? But there's a lot of toxic relationships. You just have to keep your wits about you. And just understand, these fast-paced narcissistic monkey branch relationships are always going to burn out quick. They're always going to burn out quick. They're not going to work. They're honestly not going to work. You don't need to worry about a thing. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you like to. You may donate or support to the channel if you want to. Check out the spiritual channel for more content. My podcast is now on Spotify. All links you need are in the description box below. If you would like access to over 100 exclusive videos, daily uploads and custom video requests, join my membership program at ZionMembership.com. Links also in the description box below. There's a 3-day free trial and you can cancel at any time. All content is made by me with no ties to any organisation or university. Your support truly keeps us going. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.